Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Allison and I make cleaning and lifestyle videos. So if you like that type of content, make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss any new videos. Today I'm doing a product review. I'm going to be reviewing this all. It's the Stain Lifters Free and Clear Laundry Detergent. I've never used this product before. I purchased it to try out. My husband is pretty sensitive to detergent scents and things, so I wanted something that's not going to irritate his skin. He usually does okay with pretty much anything that's just free and clear, so I've never used this brand, so I thought I would check it out. It says that you get 79 loads in a container, and I'll put the price over here so you know exactly how much that costs. And this will be the price. I'll put the price over here for the entire container and then price per load over here to give you kind of a breakdown of how much you're paying for each load of laundry. Now this container is a little bit different than what I'm used to. It's actually got two little compartments. It's got a spout and there's a vent up here. Usually I'm used to the kind that you just pour into a little cup, but this you actually tip on the side and vent out, which I think seems like a lot of work, but I don't know, there must be some benefit to doing it this way, so I'll try that out. I haven't opened this or anything, so I don't know how hard it's going to be to open. I'm just going to move this so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead and tip it on its side like it says to do. And here's the little plastic cup. It does have some measuring things on the side. It says a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4 on the little cup here. There is a guide on the back that tells you what each of those numbers means. It says 4 is for a heavy full load. 4 is for a heavy full load. Regular load is between 2 and 3, and a large load is fill to 4. So on a heavy load, you fill all the way to the cap. So basically, for a normal load, you'd go anywhere between 2 and 3 according to the instructions. So I'm going to use that amount, 2 to 3 cups on this load. It does want you to open this vent thing on the top before you actually start pouring it out, and it does say twist cap to vent on the side. And it looks like you go that way with it, so it's pretty easy to twist. It does say just to loosen it. It does come all the way off, but you don't need to take it all the way off. You just need to loosen it to vent it a little bit. I don't really know what that does. Maybe someone knows what that does and can tell me exactly what benefit there is to that. But I'm going to go ahead and tip it and try to dispense it. I believe you push down maybe on this little blue button here. Let me look. Yeah, it says you push down on the button, which is on top of this, to dispense it. So I'll see how well that works. Yeah, so that came out pretty easy. I did have to use a little bit of pressure on this button, but it wasn't hard by any means. There is a little bubble there. Okay. I'm going to give it a smell. Yeah, it definitely has a scent to it. It's not completely fragrance-free. I mean, it's whatever cleaners are in it. It's not like scented or any kind of like added fragrance, but there's definitely a smell to it. It's not a bad smell. It kind of reminds me of if you blow, as a child, if you would ever blow bubbles. It kind of smelled like that kind of glycerin-y scent to it. It's a very similar scent to what bubbles would smell like. So that's what it looks like. It's completely clear with just a little bit of bubbles in the detergent. And it's pretty thick. I think it's got a pretty good gel consistency to it. And I did want to just kind of comment too on the packaging. I do kind of like the packaging. I think it's a nice design. I think it's got a pretty simple design with their logo, which I think is nice. It is a little weird to me to have all this extra stuff, but I like there's a handle that's easy to grab. It's a little, I think it's a little handier to have it on top than on the side that I'm used to. So I think that's nice. I am a little concerned I might forget to tighten up this little vent cap and spill some at some point, but overall I think it's a decent design, so I'm not mad at it anyways. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in, and I will run a load and I will pull stuff out and let you know how I think it turned out. I'm going to be doing just 1 load of darks in cold water for this test. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to take the clothes out of the washer and give them a smell and see how they're looking. Yeah, so it looks pretty clean. And it doesn't have any scent at all to it. It doesn't smell dirty or clean. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. It definitely looks cleaner than when it went in. And I don't see any kind of staining or anything, any debris stuck on there. And it smells clean. It doesn't smell fragranced at all, so if you don't like fragrances, that might be a great product for you. But it's also clean smelling somehow. It doesn't smell like there's any leftover debris or anything from the other scents. This was like a napkin or something, but I'm going to look at a couple other pieces as well. Yeah, now this has some natural discoloration on it from just use over the years, but yeah, it looks pretty clean and it smells okay. So I think this stuff did a pretty good job. Yeah, I think it was pretty impressive. I think overall I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5 stars, just because it might be a little bit on the expensive side, and also I'm not that big of a fan of this pouring spout design thing. I'd rather just pour it out of the bottle. It just seems easier to me to do it that way. This just seems like an extra step that I don't want to mess with. But overall, I think it's a good product. If you need something that's fragrance-free, this might be a good alternative for you. Yeah. And if you tried this, let me know what you think of it, if you like it or don't like it, or if you have another brand that you love over this one, let me know too. Maybe I'll try that one out. Anyways, thank you so much for coming by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a beautiful day today.